Oh my god, chat. I really don't know what they were thinking. I don't. I really don't. I was just flabbergasted at that whole thing. That whole thing, chat, was just. Now that would have been something funny to see, maybe in the old world, or maybe in Blood Bowl, where it's like two halflings on top of each other as a star player or something. That would have been funny, but it had that element of rule of cool to it, and then you just see the whole thing, and it goes from being cool to why just dumb, just dumb. All right, chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dridbrin. We're back with the Adepticon 2024 preview. The last VOD is still. I'm still speechless. Let's see what this one is. All right, we've got some chaos. Very, very nice chaos. Warhammer. Age of Sigmar. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? We've got a Chaos Lord on some type of dragon here. Is that an Ogryn? Maybe an Ogryn. These guys look kind of cool. What the hell is that? What is he on? I can't tell what he's on, but he's like in some type of turret right there. And we've got the knights, which I don't really care for. We've got these guys, which I've said my piece on them before. I don't think they did the aesthetic for these right. There's a way to make an army look like they've got old hand-me-downs and things like that, and make them look cohesive and nice. I really don't think these guys are it. I don't. I don't like these guys. But let's go. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's okay. I thought from the way that was on earlier, I thought he was he was on this thing, but no, he's on the giant ogre. Alrighty. Okay. See, he's on the back of the ogre. I don't like the hair for the ogre. I think that's kind of silly, but let's see. Their darkest day dawns. Find out more.
Oh, wow. What a miniature. Abraxia, Spear of the Everchosen. We are joined here by Matt and Phil from the Warhammer Studio guys. Pleasure to have you with us to talk about this great new miniature. Phil, I'll start with you. Abraxia, who is she?
She is none other than the right-hand woman of Archaon Everchosen. This woman is in control of the Varangard.
That's a woman. Okay. All right. Okay. I thought that was a man. I really did thought that was that. I thought that was a male model, but okay. All I can think of now is the part in Willow where what was his name, Grunk or something like that, or Hunk, or I don't remember his name. Finds out that Val Kilmer's not a woman. Just that part is playing over and over in my head.
It's no small
I think his name was Lug.
feat, because of course every member of the Varangard is a Chaos Lord or above, and so she has essentially got incredible martial power. She's been tasked with striking into Gairan and snuffing out the flames of hope that Sigmar has established there. Now she has a spear.
I'm probably going to get hate for this video, but I'm sorry, I really thought that was a male model.
Gorbolgo, which is like essentially a mutating spear. Anything touched by that will turn into an awful chaos spawn.
Oh,
it will also
cool.
mutate her unless she keeps the reins, unless she keeps her concentration. And the one time she had a lapse of concentration, horns grew out of her head. It's essentially
happens.
It's a test. It's a test from Archaon. That spear is very dangerous stuff to see if she's worthy of the role.
It is a very, very cool model, and I do like these guys in the background.
Riding the Thanatorg, this great scaly beast. She hits like a ton of bricks, and behind her come the Swords of Chaos themselves.
That's so cool.
So the inner core of the Varangard, aren't they? The
Absolutely, yeah. And we see her essentially cutting a red sway through Gyran. It doesn't go all her way. She unfortunately contracts something rather nasty in the process from the Flesh Eater curse and starts to get the delusion of the Flesh Eaters. And she has to go and deal with that by conquering a certain place. But no spoilers. You have to wait and see.
That's great.
Okay.
Minor spoilers.
Minor spoilers. Minor spoilers. Yeah.
That can't be helping keep on top of her spear, can it?
Well, indeed. Well, that's a journey. We, right from the get-go, we see a character that is really having to keep the balance and hang on, for dear life. And whether she makes it through, whether she has the willpower and the skill, you'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, quite.
It would be stupid of them to make her model, and then kill her off. So no, she's not gonna die, chat. They wouldn't do that. They would not do that.
Overt price of power.
Yeah. Well, it's Archaon's world, so
yeah.
This is the big leagues, and she, as you can see when you see her on the battlefield as well.
So speaking of which, she comes as part of Abraxia's Varan spear, so it's her and 3 Varan Guard. That sounds devastating. How does she play on the battlefield?
Yeah, so obviously, given her role on the battlefield, kind of as the head of the Varan Guard, she has very, very strong synergy, particularly very strong command synergy with Varan Guard. So really, really cool seeing that. As Phil talked about, her kind of mutating spear that can have a risk for herself, can power up, can kind of do damage and mutate nearby enemies. But it's really the synergy with the Varan Guard where you're really getting that big value. You can also take Abraxia with Battle Line Varan Guard in her Army of Renown featured in the book. And that
I have no idea what those units are, chat.
That gives you a whole new host of tricks to build and play with an army that is one of the most elite armies, if not the most elite armies in all of Age of Sigmar. Really focusing in on the Varan Guard and their power.
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
I'm going to get painted straight away. Man.
You'd probably expect nothing less from Archaon's Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Matt. Phil, if you don't mind hanging around, we've got more with you very shortly. So hang around, folks. We've got more to come.
Well, chat, that was super short. I will see the people over YouTube later. Again, I actually thought that model was male. Shame on me for guessing, I guess. Anyway, to the people over YouTube, bye-bye.